Of course.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Katrina.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.
And with that,
This is where the fun begins. All right.
Hey everybody, this is Future Nabil coming at you from a low quality mic in the editing bay to just give a quick reminder to those tuning in or those who don't remember from the last episode, but this is going to be the second part of the recorded animated episode after Katrina had to leave, where me and Manny basically get into anything, everything, and a fun little game. You guys are going to see that, and once you get there, you can kind of play it by ear. If you want to follow along yourself with some images, they'll be posted on my social media stories, and it'll be highlighted there. You'll see it there boldly. If not, just take it all in. Strap in. I ask you to remember, this was very, very late at night. Me and Manny just wanted to keep it going, so a lot of funny hijinks will ensue. So, I'm going to put you right back into it, and just revel in some good old-fashioned fun on the Filmatic podcast. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll see you in the next episode, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
this is where
Here we... Okay,
boys night. Man, it's just you and me. What do you want to talk about?
So, I got a couple talking points here I got written down.
Oh boy.
I do want to talk about Hank Azaria.
Oh,
We
yes.
can bring that up.
Yes.
Because, no cap, as they say. After you sent that meme randomly, it kind of brought back this memory of like, okay, what stood out about Smurfs to me?
Right.
And I went back, and I haven't seen it in 5, 6, 7+ years or whatever. But going back and seeing the physical comedy he does, his sense of humor type, and also the way he kind of brings his character, exaggerated character of Gargamel to life,
Mm-hmm.
definitely worth something. And then you also mentioned, I forget his name in Night at the Museum, the brother or whatever.
Wait, you're talking about his character's name?
Yeah, what's his name?
Kamlin Ra. Kamlin Ra has come back to life.
So he does a really great job with his voice, which I think is important for animated films and cartoons and just also live action.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else you want to point out.
Well, I saw him in those live action movies before.
Mhm.
I knew he was a voice actor for so many iconic things, and I never really saw The Simpsons as a kid, so seeing it the other way around was really interesting, because to me, I'm just like, wow, this guy's just a funny... he's, in my eyes, in those movies, if you took his sample, let's just say those two movies, and you take two movies of the same stature from Steve Carell, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
I would say he's almost as funny as he can be in movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's a very similar
Mm-hmm.
type of comedy in the way that they treat their roles. So, especially Night at the Museum, which was just he being the third Night at the Museum movie, he definitely kind of saved that one,
Mm-hmm.
more or less, among other things. But yeah, no, he really is a talent, and
I do think it works out when it seems like the actor's having fun, because
yeah,
even
exactly.
with the film, you could tell maybe they just did the film for the money, or maybe something like, oh, I'm doing it for my kids. But even then, when they're, you feel that energy in the movie, kind of it lifts it up a little bit, where it
That's
might not be
definitely-
so strong in other parts.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. And that made me, especially after we had this conversation last week or whenever that was, I went back and watched some scenes from Night at the Museum, the Brundon scene, and it does seem like it has that energy where it's
Yeah.
these guys are just Ben Stiller,
Mm-hmm.
Hank Azaria, even in that one scene with Jonah Hill, it seemed like they just sat down and were like, let's write something funny, and they wrote it. You know what I mean? It has that kind of energy, and then that's the thing that I love, that I feel he's often missing from movies today.
And to tie that to animated world, so I know Pixar, that's the difference between Pixar and DreamWorks for me, is Pixar, they're
Yes.
a little more focused and serious, which I appreciate that all the way. They're trying to create this lore and the story and this theme.
Right.
But DreamWorks, it's like, all right, let's do a panda, let's do this, and then just throw a bunch of actors in this. Let's just have fun with it, Let's put De Niro as a shark in it. Let's do a mafia joke. Let's do, you know what I mean? So it's like
Right.
Madagascar, there's a different mindset, and it's just different kind of...
Yeah. It seems like Pixar
Fun
comes
plus.
from a place where it's like, we need to craft
Yeah.
in it seems like they came from, they did literally come from short film, So it's like they have that mindset, where, like you're saying, DreamWorks, at least beginning, and maybe not so recent, but in overall DreamWorks has that more let's just do it attitude. But yeah, no, I agree.
Pixar is more of like a fine wine. DreamWorks, I don't want to say seltzer, but it's got that fun
It's
energy.
got like a
Like a, I don't
Smirnoff Ice, maybe.
know, something like that. Like a. So, what else?
So
What do you think about stop motion? I'm sorry, not stop motion. Motion capture in animated films. For example, Polar Express, and have you seen Mars Needs Moms?
I think so.
And I like this movie still, Monster House, where it's all because if you see the behind the scenes, it's them.
Well, I think the thing is like it's hard to have a conversation about those recently. I mean, I haven't seen Tintin or anything, but like
I forgot about that one. Yeah,
I can't speak on that. But like those movies are like up until like middle school, like they blow your mind. You know what I mean? Especially like Polar Express. Like that's crazy, you know? But like I feel like now when someone posts a meme from Polar Express, I'm like, oh, this is as good as I remember. You know, the one where the kid. Yeah. So it definitely probably doesn't. It could be. But the point is, I think for me, the technology today, if utilized, could be incredible. And maybe it is, and I'm just not privy to it. But did you see Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that one was insane visuals.
Because there were some. I know exactly what you're referring to. I remember we had visited Disney World at this time, and it was like at Hollywood Studios, like they had a movie theater. I remember seeing it, but like the scary part was the fucking scene with the Ghost of Christmas Future. Yeah, that whole sequence. Right? Yeah, death, whatever it is. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I haven't even seen it again since, but I don't want to. You know
I don't
what
want to.
Like,
I don't. Oh,
I think I saw it like in IMAX too. If I'm remembering, that was
kind of effed.
Like that movie, like. It's insane. Like I said, I've only seen it once, but it's still like thinking about it it feels larger than life almost. The way that some of those sequences were done. But yeah, it's kind of weird because I think let's see, yeah, it was like only mediocre for critics. So
yeah, I'm sure like you go back and see it's probably like but definitely.
Can you guess? Can you guess who voiced Tiny Tim? It is a famous actor.
Famous, like A-list, B-list.
I guess most people would say. Like skill-wise, A-list, one of the greatest actors for a lot of people. I think I would think
Stanley Tucci.
No, kind of close. I guess. Okay, well you wouldn't guess it. It's Gary Oldman.
No, I'm gonna. Oh, damn it.
Would you have guessed that?
No.
Yeah, that's cool. It's pretty good. But yeah, no, scary ass movie. Oh, Robert Zemeckis directed it. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense actually. Okay.
What's up? Can I droid come into your? Man, I'll see you on the battlefield. Clonka, don't you?
What are you looking at?
Nothing. I'm just thinking about that in my head. Clonka, don't be.
What is the final line he said?
Clonka.
Can't forget the early one. Jedi.
Jedi.
Say what if you kissed your sister?
What? He says he's like, I joined the dark side and kicked some backside.
They definitely made it like 2 times better with the rhyme there. Choke some other.
Nigma. That one's
Nigma. Okay, that was a creative way. That was a creative way to do that.
I thought they were gonna say like I heard that first part. I'm like, no way they put that in the video. No way they say it.
It's over, Nigma. All right, what do you think of Horton Hears a Who?
Oh, Horton Hears a Who.
Steve slept on a little bit.
Jim Carrey. I mean, I don't want to come out with that word yet. Slept on.
Okay, it's napped on. It's
maybe like
someone took a melatonin pill and kind of passed out on it. Maybe
maybe like a quick nod. In class, kind of sleep on it. But
right.
Yeah, I liked it for the time. I think that's Jim Carrey, and I think it's Steve Carell. Is the Who, whatever they were called.
Jim Carrey plays Horton. Seth Rogen plays Morton. I don't remember who that is. Will Arnett plays somebody. Jonah Hill plays somebody. It's like I don't know who the people are.
This is also from that time period where like all those guys were going to be in the same movies together. Where they're like they're comedies. That's kind of funny to look back. So I feel like that there's those films, those kind of comedies don't come out anymore.
Okay. Did you ever see? This is one I never saw, but was obviously dominating the YouTubes at the time. Sausage Party.
I remember when it came out and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's so funny!" And
so raunchy.
Yeah. And then there's like that end scene that everyone's like, "Oh my god!" When they all like have it. I don't even want to acknowledge what the end scene is. You want to watch it? Have you seen it before?
I think I know what it is.
Just look up Sausage Party end scene.
Will it be on YouTube?
Yes, for sure.
I think it does start with an O.
It's like I'm looking at the one. Oh my god!
Watching it right now. Live watch. We'll obviously skip through. But on my 25 seconds. Okay, they're like, oh, he's grabbing. Whoa. Oh, what? I sure hope no one took kids to see this.
I hope not.
Oh, there's a kid, right? Or someone sit on me.
Jesus Christ.
You just scrub through here. What the? Alright, think I'm done. So, I mean, I guess it's, you go into a Seth Rogen movie, you get what you pay for, right?
You like that link I sent today?
Which one was that? I don't remember.
You gotta, for context, you gotta read like 2 messages above it on Skype.
Let's see. Anyone listen to Iron Man lately? If you haven't, you should. There's a video from 2016 of Shaun White shredding it to that song. Here's the link. Family Guy, Al Pacino maker.
It's a good joke. I like the actual. I like the Family Guy. I don't like Family Guy.
That is pretty funny. You ever see the Al Pacino Dunkachino? I'm sure you have. Classic.
Also, that's another guy. He does whatever. Honestly, like.
Does he have any animated movies? Let's see.
I watched the You're Late scene again on YouTube. Irish.
You're late.
You're late. What's traffic?
You wear shorts. You wear a suit.
Oh, Florida.
What is this article? Al Pacino replaces Javier Bardem as villain of Despicable Me 2. That definitely didn't happen, right?
That didn't happen.
Apparently Pacino was set to be the villain at some point. That's really insane. The final villain.
I think it was Benjamin Bratt. Bet on it.
Oh, yeah, it is. El Macho.
El Macho.
Yeah. I would love to see Al Pacino in an animated movie. I'm honestly surprised.
I'm surprised he hasn't, because
it seems like he would have been in Shark Tale or something.
He'll do anything.
Is Irishman his most recent movie? I think it is. Anyway,
all right. Let's get another good. No, he had that show. Yeah, you're right. Last movie was Irishman. I didn't watch it, but it looked interesting. Maybe it was bad. I don't know. Hunters.
What, Irishman?
No. Hunters.
Oh, Hunters. Yeah, I heard about
Amazon.
That.
So
they were like Nazi hunters, and he was like the leader, whatever. Nice. You mean Uncut Gems freestyle vibes?
Yeah, like at this point, it's just me and you looking something up, and then. Oh yeah.
The trim silence feature is gonna come in handy on Audacity. All right.
Male. I don't know. He says he doesn't know how to pronounce his own name.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah, go to Google. Top questions answered. It's kind of a little fun. I'll give him credit. What attracted you to the story? Okay. Did you see that? Oh, did you see that video like Netflix, like 2021 movies? Have you seen that yet?
I kept seeing it pop up, but I refused to watch it. I know that there's going to be a Dwayne Johnson movie and Ryan Reynolds movie and all that. Mm-hmm. So like I know about the content. You see anything good?
I mean, nothing that's like, oh shit, I got to see that. Like maybe like some of them might have potential to be interesting.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is it, like one movie every week, right, for the year?
Yeah. So
like, yeah, you would think. I don't know. Doesn't seem very exciting.
Something will come out of it. I don't know what, but
that's fair. Yeah. Who do you think is gonna win the Oscar?
Have they even announced nominations?
No, but I just saw something today where it's like they're submitting Wonder Woman 1984 under every category.
Oh, that's rough.
Every category.
I mean, that's rough for us.
Yeah.
I didn't even I'm not saying I was like, oh, I got to see this new Wonder Woman, but I feel like a lot of people were expecting, something good out of it.
I saw the first part of it, and that was rough. The thing is, like, I want to, like, I feel like I have, sometimes it's like, oh, I have a duty to sit down and watch it, review it, but I'm like, I can't. Like, if I, it's different if I post something and people are like, watch it, but, like, I don't know, dude, it was a really rough watch. It's like Captain Marvel tier almost. Well, actually, nothing as bad as Captain Marvel, but similar vibes. Which sucks, because, it's like, oh, the women movies are what but it's not. Yeah. It's not that. You see my meme in the Skype chat about Sam's stream?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on this site.
Oh, how did you make Zack Snyder a cartoon?
I I didn't make that. That apparently is real. That's a real image of what his cameo was going to look like in the movie Spider-Verse.
He's in Spider-Verse?
No, he was going to have a cameo in Spider-Verse, and that's the model they were going to use, but he got cut out. I'm not even kidding.
Not that I'm against the cameo, but why? Is he like
why does he look like that?
He beat like why? Yeah.
Can I talk about the Snyder Cut?
No, forget it. Not coming. I mean, it is coming, but
it's me. That's a riot.
Oh, don't say that.
That one, dude. They predict it. They predicted. Okay, so I'm on entertainment.com. They have a award seasons tracker, early winners that they're predicting for 2021 Oscars. Okay, so they're predicting these are the nominees: Nomadland, One Night in Miami, Minari, First Cow, Small Axe.
I've only heard of Minari.
One Night in Miami is
and Cow. Whatever.
Yeah. One Night in Miami is basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali.
It hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah, none of these have come out, I think, besides First Cow. So that tells you something. Minari looks interesting, right?
Maybe. I mean, I don't watch trailers, bro. So I'll just bank it off of. But I think so.
Rumor is you think they're gonna give the best actor to Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom?
I haven't seen it. So
okay.
I don't think they will. I mean, will they? I don't.
Well, here's someone else that they're saying could be nominated, which I think is good. Delroy Lindo for Defy Bloods.
I still haven't seen it, so.
You saw Defy Bloods with me.
No, I was supposed to, but I ended up working or something. I know when you're talking about when you and Evan watched it. Or maybe
you were there. I know.
I was not there. I swear.
No, stop.
I swear to gosh.
Someone else was there.
Jeff or someone maybe? I don't know.
Oh no. God, it's gonna bother me. Okay, I could have sworn you were there. You should watch it. It's really good.
I know.
Delroy Lindo is insane. I don't know how you haven't seen that. Best Supporting Actress, Maria Bakalova for Borat.
I mean, that's like the only new movie I saw this year. So.
I would say she deserves it.
Yeah, that's not a bad nomination or prediction.
So I think what we're learning is, last year you and I were talking, Oscars are whack. You think COVID finally is putting it to rest more and less?
I think it's certainly shown how much that the industry is ramped on publicity and pop and virality of films, and really it's just all marketing. And you look into the circle of like maybe not the Oscars, but at least like the Grammys and Golden Globe. It's all based off of campaigning for.
Yeah.
It really comes down to money, and then sometimes it works out for a good film. Sometimes it's just all about the Benjamin.
Well, you can never forget how in 2017 or whatever there were black actors boycotting.
I remember that. Chris Rock.
But then in 2018 they're like, all right, Black Panther Best Picture to like make up for it.
Like I said, it's all about I think it's used more as like a status quo or more of a. I don't want to sound like one of those guys, but sometimes it's kind of an agenda for them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I said this in that episode. Just watch whatever you want.
Yeah.
Don't let a statue tell you how nice it is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Cool.
With that being said, the Filmatic Award.
Dude, we should do Filmatic Awards.
Yes. For what? For movies or
for everything, right? We could do our best movie, worst movie. Then we have our best guest. We best guest. Like you and like I feel like you were like one of the first people to join, right? So I feel like you and me would be like the deciding factors. Co-host, my co-host Manny Rea here.
Nominees for best recurring guest:
or
Connor Park,
Jeff Williams,
Connor
Park,
Casey,
and the best
one. We need one more. And shit, who's it? Darian? Maybe, I don't know how many. And Darian.
You gotta have one nominee who's like.
And Bo Agrawal.
And yeah, there you go. And Bo Agrawal.
The winner
is. This is actually kind of.
Yeah, I don't know about any of those. Maybe Ben. I mean, I actually never. Has he been on one?
He's been on one. He was on one last time when he was going to do Austin Powers, but no one got on. So him, and Tenzin did a freestyle. But yeah.
The nominees for worst guest.
Careful. Okay, yeah, I think we can agree on. I believe.
Oh, it seems you gotta be.
Or just remove that. No, we would never do that. I do think that it would be cool if we had on a normal year like best movie and all that. Like that would be cool. Kind of have like a consensus. Like it would be nice to have an episode where we just talk about our nominations or whatever. Kind of sucks, you know. First year of Filmatic, thought would be more eventful, but COVID kind of killed that.
Are there any movies that you've watched and then when you go back and watch it again, you realize it's propaganda for something?
There are Indian movies like that where I don't know if you know how much you know about like India versus Pakistan, but there are a lot of Indian movies that are just like propaganda against Pakistan. Like still like new mainstream ones where it's like it'll be like
is it explicit?
this girl. It'll be like this girl has to get married to this guy in an arranged marriage, right? And then it'll be like, but she's a spy for India, and the men are the family is Pakistani and they're related to people who are terrorists in Kashmir, and it's like. And those are like still like new movies, so it happens. Yeah. What do you know of any propaganda movies?
Well, I'm trying to think like a famous example here, but they do say like Top Gun was funded a lot by the U.S. military and like the Air Force, or whatever.
That would make a lot of sense.
And that like partially so was to encourage like people to join the Air Force.
I think
kind of like, and it did work because the movie popularized like sayings and stuff.
Talk to anybody who was people like our parents' age at the time it came out, like huge impact.
So, I mean, I'm kind of just saying that, but there's definitely been
I think I've heard that too.
Correlation to like recruitment and stuff.
You want to talk about little movie news?
Yeah.
Okay. As you know, PlayStation is working on 2 new media projects. First of which is Uncharted, starring Tom Holland, and
I saw that on his Twitter or something. He's like 14/1/21.
Everyone's like, oh my god, Tom's talking about Spider-Man. But in reality, he's probably just talking about like an Uncharted trailer.
Or that other movie.
Cherry trailer.
Dead Walking.
No.
Dead Walking or whatever with Daisy Ridley. Like that movie that's been in development hell for like 3 years and now that's going
Dude, God. I still stand by my point. Cherry looks so stupid.
Cherry.
It's the one where he's supposed to be like a big brother.
Yeah.
Like I saw they posted like some Twitter promotional like clip trailer thing.
Cherry.
It's like, put the money in the bag. And he like holds up a dollar bill and she's like, it says like, I have a gun on the dollar bill. It's like, I don't know. I just can't see Tom Holland as a threatening figure in my mind. Anyway, but yeah, now they're gonna ruin Uncharted. How do you feel about that?
I just think, but just don't make the damn movie.
Dude, you know how long they've been trying to make that movie?
No, I know.
I've been talking to Ben Harveyson about that shit since like 8th grade. I swear. It would always literally you can look it up. There's this whole history behind it. We can talk about this. People like think it's interesting because our movies like this in another episode. But they went through so many directors since like 2015 for this movie. This movie was supposed to come out like 5 years ago. It's insane. Really interesting developmental history.
Oh, speaking of movies that have been in whatever for 5+ years, FNAF movie started production hell. FNAF movie started filming. I'm not joking.
No.
I'm not even joking.
Stop.
So I guess we're getting 2 bangers this year in the video game world.
So the other video game that PlayStation is translating to, Last of Us HBO show. It's pretty. How do you feel about that?
I mean, sounds like it's gonna be a Walking Dead show, right?
Yeah.
Zombies
basic.
And whatever.
Who do you think they're gonna get to play?
But is it gonna be? It's gonna be Joel and whatever her name is.
The girl. Well, it's supposed to be like an adaptation. Yeah.
Gerard Butler and
Hugh Jackman is my guess.
And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
yeah.
You go.
I was gonna say I do think that HBO is the best way they could have gone with that for sure. You know, I feel like HBO has the highest potential to make it good.
But what's been the most successful video game related film or movie or film or show at this point? I couldn't tell you.
Let's see. There's Mortal Kombat from 1995. Yeah. There's Resident Evil, Sonic, which might actually be the highest grossing, but
Sonic,
Warcraft, Super Mario Bros, Detective Pikachu, which
oh yeah, I guess that one was kind of
that's definitely probably the highest grossing one. Assassin's Creed.
Like I just don't understand. I don't understand the point of redoing these stories when they've been perfect. You know,
well,
they've been
that's what really pushes my buttons about the Uncharted one. Because the entire point of Uncharted is it's supposed to be like a movie in a video game.
That's the point of any.
It's
like
supposed to be an homage to movies.
To Indiana Jones and all that.
To Indiana Jones. Oh, speaking of, they're making an Indiana Jones game.
I saw that. That seems interesting. And
which is just going to be Uncharted for Xbox, right?
And also, EA doesn't have the license to the Star Wars games anymore, which is
they still do, but no.
Or they opened up.
Everyone does, yeah. Ubisoft is making a Star Wars open world game. I'm sure that'll go great.
As they say, what does he say? There is another. No, that's not what he says.
There is.
There is. Like I still don't understand the point of translating a video game into a movie when most of the time the point of playing the game is enjoying that. It's a narrative at the beginning, you know. You're trying to get that
because like video games
experience.
90% of the time, video games should not be able to because they're a different. It's a different point to them.
Yeah, exactly.
You could never translate gameplay into movies because it's not the same thing. It's like trying to. It's like trying to divide by zero. You know, just doesn't work.
The point of the game is, you know, half of it is the story. The other half is what they do to make that story, you know, play. And then when you put that in a movie, it's just gonna be generic. Like
could you make freaking like I don't know, Battlefront 2 a movie?
It would just be It would just be Star Wars, I guess. It would just be I don't.
That's a bad example. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
what about Horizon Zero Dawn? The movie.
There you go.
No, I mean I haven't played it, but no, I mean I figured.
I tried playing it. It sucks for me personally. I don't like it. Okay, don't hate me. I don't like it. But no, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because you can't translate upgrading gear and the RPG. You can't translate an RPG into a movie because it doesn't work. Other news: Deadpool 3 is officially coming in the MCU, rated R.
Nice
work, guys.
Dude, you can't tell me that Deadpool wasn't the king of like everyone thought Deadpool was awesome 5 years ago. You know?
Oh yeah.
Deadpool, like the whole character and his whole snarkiness and his fourth wall breaking, like people worship that.
Yeah.
But I think at this point, it might be a little overplayed.
I agree.
Certainly. You go.
I think the only reason it appealed to us in the beginning is because of our age.
Our age, and also that there wasn't
that many.
And then now
that we had one, I did. Okay, I don't think Deadpool 2 is bad, but not for the reasons that people like Deadpool. It's good in other ways. It's good because it's a nice story. I like the homage to comics. The humor isn't terrible. There are some actual funny jokes in there. But I know what you're saying. The reason that most people like Deadpool, because he's edgy and he's F you, I'm Deadpool. Like, fuck that. Anybody who stands Deadpool movie or comic character and we can bleep this out. LJ was like, yeah, you know, I was like, yeah, no, I was reading this comic, and he's like, oh yeah, no, I don't really. I've been starting to get into comics. I've been reading all the Deadpools. Like, it was never intended to be. You know what I mean? It was never like. I feel like anybody who does that is just. You know what I'm trying to say.
I think people. There's this meme you've probably seen. It's like people. It's like a lot of people worship these characters for the wrong reasons. And it's like Deadpool and Walter White and like Rick Sanchez and Scarface. It's like, yeah, like the character is fun and edgy, and that was the purpose in the beginning, and that's why the movie did so well. It was the first time you saw a rated R superhero movie like that. But then, you know, everyone else is going to copy that, and it's just going to be overplayed, and then you just kind of look dumb wanting to be Deadpool. And actually, I want to go back and see the second one. I saw it once, but I do remember actually liking the story. Like, I thought it was kind of just.
I think in many ways the second one is better than the first one for that reason, because the first one is so much more trying to be like that, and I like that the second one felt much more. It felt like they gave the creators more room to grow the character. Yeah, because like people who are like, oh my god, Deadpool. Can't wait till he's in the MCU because he's gonna be like F you, Tony Stark, and he's gonna hump Black Widow, and he's gonna like, are you are you a sixth grader? You know what I mean? Like it's not like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like
the character needs to grow. It doesn't need to stay just what we got and be stupid funny.
Because I have a bad feeling that might be what it's just gonna be. So we'll see. But the other hand in that is maybe not, because. Maybe not. Anything you know about Disney, it's they don't like mixing. They don't like taking any chances with that rated R shit. So I have a feeling they're gonna distance him even though he'll be in the MCU, they're probably going to distance him well away from any of their properties. Like, you know what I mean? Spider-Man's not going to show up in Deadpool and all that shit. But yeah, anyway, that's happening. They're going to be filming next year, so they're still a ways away. So, how much do you know about Ray Fisher?
I'm stalling. Ray Fisher.
He's the actor who plays Cyborg.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard anything about his controversy? Okay. This has kind of been going on for a while now this year. Or, sorry, last year now. 2020. So, Ray Fisher plays Cyborg. As we all know, Justice League was...
He definitely didn't get any really moment to be Cyborg.
He didn't get any moments, right?
Yeah.
People who, I guess, somehow don't know or are listening right now. Justice League started being created by Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder left due to creative differences and personal family issues. So he stepped off, and they brought in Joss Whedon to refilm and reshoot the movie. Other thing you need to know, man, you know Jeff Johns, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, this guy wrote a lot of comics, some of which are regarded as pretty good, from what I understand. And he also happens to have a major role in the entertainment side of DC since the cinematic universe kicked off. Okay, so when Joss Whedon stepped on to do all the reshoots that ballooned the budget of Justice League to one of the biggest budgets in movie history, Ray Fisher has allegations, and this is very complex. I recommend if you know to read more on it and not just take it. Just kind of try to summarize it. He claims, as of last year, that he was the target of discrimination, racial discrimination, on-set harassment, and just an overall toxic work environment on Justice League under Joss Whedon and Jeff Johns. And he says he wasn't the only one. And he was the only, from what I understand, the only cast member to take a public stand on this. And he called out director Joss Whedon, Jeff Johns, and another producer. And he is also targeting or blaming, or however you want to say, DC Films president Walter Hamada for enabling these people. And so basically he's been on Twitter and on social media from last year, kind of just trying to tell his story and get Warner Brothers to fire and or reprimand some of these people. Now, it's a very long thing. I recommend you read more about it, but it's pretty insane because he was calling these people out. They were obviously saying that none of it was true, making up other stuff about him, or so he claims. It's a whole long thing, but the most recent news is that they officially confirmed to have dropped him and rewrote the script of the Flash movie to remove Cyborg from the movie. And that's the biggest news. So that's the movie news this week.
I had never heard about that stuff he said before.
Yeah, I really recommend
at all.
You know, more into it, but
I do feel bad because I do think I couldn't remember anything he did in that movie, and that's by no means his fault. That's just how the movie was put together. Then, like the cyborg character, I don't remember what he did, you know, and like also the fact that is this Flash movie Flashpoint or is that another one? This is Flashpoint. So doesn't it already have like Batman's in it?
Supposedly, yeah, Ben Affleck will be in it.
So
and,
I feel like
Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Whenever I hear them say, "Okay, this is coming out," I don't listen because like I feel like they have been saying this for like it's probably been almost 7 years. I remember like 8th grade when they released that whole list of their plans for the Flash movie. You know what I mean?
Funny. Yeah, when they had the Green Lantern movie and
Green Lantern, Sinestro Corps, whatever the hell. Like, so I don't know. I feel like they don't even. I feel like they don't know what they're doing.
They really don't.
And then these. I guess maybe he must have been. I don't know Ray Fisher, but that was probably like a cool gig for him to get was to be Cyborg in these movies.
Well, it's a big break, really.
Yeah.
And then to be allegedly treated like that and then cut out. Yeah.
So I feel bad for any of these actors that, I mean, the Ben Afflecks will be fine, the Henry Cavill's will be fine, but anyone else?
Gal Gadot got lucky.
She got lucky. She got the one good movie out.
Ezra Miller. He's probably punching some chick right now.
Jason Momoa will be fine. But I think actually out of all of them, he's the one who got it the worst.
He got the worst, especially if I'm obviously inclined to believe him. that he, was like harassed and stuff. Like that's messed up. But yeah, so he's still like in legal like proceedings against them, but they officially like wrote him out of the movie. So there you go.
Yeah, only thing else I see that he's been in is True Detective. Doesn't say what. And something called Justice. A movie called Justice that came out in 2017, and next to it is Justice League.
Well, this is kind of funny. They have on the bottom of this article on Screen Rant, key release dates for DC. All right, here's the upcoming release dates. August 2021, The Suicide Squad. The James Gunn held Suicide Squad. March 4th, 2022, the one I'm actually looking forward to, The Batman, which takes place in its own little universe.
I feel like is that going to move? Aren't they still filming? They
already moved. This is the moved date.
Oh.
March 2022.
Oh, 2022.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What?
Well, yeah, because you remember originally it was supposed to be like...
Yeah. Damn.
That's messed up.
Pattinson. What else? Is that it?
Okay, no. DC Super Pets.
What?
May 2022. I've never heard of that one. I'm gonna Google that. I hope there's a picture. I really hope there's a picture.
Super Dog.
Oh god, they're actually doing this. Do you see the cast?
I'm looking it up.
It's only one person listed.
Kevin Conroy?
Kevin Conroy. Poor guy.
Let a brother get paid,
Let a brother... Dude, he hasn't got paid since Arkham Knight, man. Guy's been starving since 2015, or whenever that was. Alright, November 2022, The Flash.
The Flash.
Yeah.
You're making me want to look at that, because I remember, sitting in Folt's class with Connor Park and Sam Zellin and being like, yo, look at this release date. We got Justice League. We got all this. This is going to be so awesome. And we're like, oh, but it's not The Flash from the show.
I still remember. I remember exactly what that release thing looks like. I remember what it looks like.
It's got all the logos. What the hell is it?
Sinestro Corps.
I want to see. We got to see what lined up and what did never happen.
I don't think any of it lined up besides Wonder Woman or something. But this probably has the right release dates. Sinister Six movie, dude.
That's what I'm talking about. Wolverine 3. So that did happen.
Carnage. At least that one's finally coming.
Fantastic Four 2. Black Panther, Justice League, female lead, Spider-Man spinoff.
Dude, Sony was gonna run that shit to the ground. Remember when they had the Aunt May movie?
They were? What?
They had the leaked emails. There was a thing where they were trying to do an Aunt May spy movie. Okay. Remember when they were like Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and 2? Funny. Cyborg movie. Yeah. Sorry, Ray Fisher.
Look at 2020, Cyborg and Green Lantern.
And then
Year Unknown, X-Force, Gambit, Sandman,
no,
Justice League Dark,
no.
Untitled Superman, Untitled Batman.
Well, Batman is the only one that kind of works, but even then, that's not what they meant. All the other ones got canceled hard.
Updated October 28th, 2014.
Oof, that hurts.
So I guess really only DC, Marvel was true to their word for the most part.
For the most part, yeah. It got shifted a little bit, but...
Shift somewhere, but Captain Marvel's there. Inhumans.
That was a funny one. Dude, remember when they released the first episode of Inhumans?
I saw that. I just saw it on TV. I'm like, oh my god, they do not need to address this ever again. That was pathetic. What's this? Generation 2. I cannot read.
I can't read it. I think this is funny. I don't know when this is from, but Green Lantern Corps, April 3rd, 2020. The Sinestro Corps and Red Lantern Corps will be the main villains of this film. The film will explore Hal Jordan's past and Jon Stewart's demons. Warner Bros. Offered this film to Alfonso Cuarón. Yeah, like that ever was going to happen. Shazam will be under New Line and be targeted for July 3rd, 2020. The Man of Steel sequel is targeted for October 2nd, 2020. 3 other films scheduled for 2021, along with Justice League 3.
We're still on 1. We're not even...
0.5, dude.
1.5.
Oh, this is good. The DC Nation! JSA! Smallville! 0 years! It's like... Scarlet Speedster? What?
Birds of Prey, that did happen.
Which one of these actually happened? Let's see. Wonder Woman
Mystery
happens.
Inc? Like Scooby-Doo? So
Injustice. This can't be real, right? This has to be fan made. You know they're doing Green Lantern HBO Max show now, right? Confirmed.
God, everything's confirmed, man. Everything. Yeah, I literally have no I don't want to have expectations for anything. any of these things because I look at this list from back from being 13 and 14 years old and realizing that this is all a pyramid
Put too much
scheme.
trust in the system, dude.
I don't give a crap. 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 I don't
HBO
give a crap.
Max has ordered 10 one-hour episodes of Green Lantern, which include screenwriters who worked on the Lego Batman movie, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and Child's Play.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna be great. Also, did you hear James Gunn already got greenlit for doing a Peacemaker TV show based on the character that John Cena plays in the Suicide Squad?
I'm not gonna say anything. What's the point of saying anything? They are so quick to like, you know what I mean?
They have the money because it's Warner Bros.
Like, they got the money. It's like they're so quick to just like, okay, yeah. Let's do another show. Yeah, let's do another. Yeah.
It's sad because it's like you still have people who are, in the gutter, like children who are like on Instagram where it's like DC better than Marvel, but it's like
you're 35, bro. Chill.
It's not even a competition anymore. I feel like even if I was a Marvel producer, I'd be like, man, I hope those guys at DC get their stuff straight, because want
hey,
who doesn't like Batman, who doesn't like these Green Lantern, you know what I mean? Like everyone likes those.
I'd be like, yo, you guys want help? Like, we'll send some writers over.
We could send Kevin over if you want. He's free for launching.
Feige says he'll come over for like a few months. Snyder's down. Just pick some things up. You guys need a little, spring cleaning, like. Just like a pity party, bro. Damn.
Okay. So also in movie news, we can pivot from DC.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm on r/comic book movies. I want the lizard in the MCU. Some of these posts. What do you think about? I don't even want to read this.
You gotta go to Comic Book Cringe. Oh wait, I don't know if it's our subreddit.
Oh my god, what about Morbius? I forgot about Morbius.
Morbius got delayed. It's going, I think, in July now, maybe?
This is the 2021 superhero projects most anticipated list. Number 1, Spider-Man 3. Number 2, Snyder's Justice League. Number 3, WandaVision. Number 4, Winter Soldier and Falcon. Number 5, Suicide Squad. Number 6, oh my god, how many? Number 6,
okay, well, few things. 1,
7. Yeah.
I did read the entire leaked script for Morbius. Okay, well, it's not a leaked script. So basically, there's this person. I saw an article about it. I clicked on it, and this is a reliable person who has worked on other movies.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, I work on Morbius, and this is the plot. And it was on this subreddit. I don't know what it was, DC spoil, some shit like that. And the moderators were like, yeah, we confirmed this guy's real. We've seen his credentials. And he's like, okay, here are the main beats of the movie. And I read the whole thing, and let me just say, you thought Venom was bad.
Let there be carnage. I mean, Morbius, who,
Matt Smith is in it, dude. Matt Smith is finally getting work.
Yes, but Morbius? Why?
Also, Vulture breaks out of prison at some point, and he's like, what's that, Doc? Michael Keaton. He's like, I'm putting together a team. You want in? And Morbius is like, roar, and then he runs away. So.
I don't get it.
And what else did you say? You said Morbius. You said
WandaVision.
Eternals. Eternals. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I have a bad feeling about that.
Venom. Let There Be a Carnage. Black Widow, which was supposed to come out almost a year ago.
I'm really surprised they aren't just releasing Black Widow on Disney Plus for $30.
I guess I don't know.
Look, she's a dead character. It's not like it's the next step in the MCU or anything.
Maybe there really is something after credit scene. Come on, they can't.
Oh no, I'm not saying she won't. I'm sure she'll come back somehow. But
after credit scene, they're going to show Morbius or something. I don't know. They're going to show. You know what it'd be? Okay. I will. Any complaints or anything bad I've said about these companies, anything I've said today, I will throw that all out the window if they announce a Justice League versus Avengers movie. All right.
Dude, the meme, the ancient one meme where she's like, "You're about 5 years too early."
Yeah.
You're about 10 years too early, Manny.
I will. I'll take everything.
You want to take bets right now? I'm gonna say 2035.
Justice League versus Avengers.
Yep.
Feige, Snyder.
What's your guess?
I'm gonna say 2029.
No, come on.
Mm-hmm.
8 years? That's nothing.
I give it 8 years.
80?
No, 8.
8.
Okay,
That's nothing, man.
we're gonna have Pattinson. Okay, Pattinson. We're
Think
gonna
about
have
the audience. Think about the audience. The kids who are in 7th grade will be finishing college. We will be
showing our kids.
almost 30 years old.
Oh, kidding. Someone
no,
will.
I'm kidding.
Fine, 3 years.
3 years? Dude, they already have a timeline for the next 4 years, don't they?
Fine. Okay, I say 10 years. I say 5 years from now. Feige, Snyder announced.
First of all, Zack Snyder's never getting hired again. That guy he's just going to be doing Netflix movies from now on.
All right, hear me out. Safdie brothers.
God.
Okay, Safdie brothers, and whatever the hot woman director is at the time. Like when I say hot, like like they're much needed, much wanted, much requested.
Yeah. Patty Jenkins is still around.
Yeah, Patty Jenkins is no longer around. You got the Safdie brothers. Okay, at this point they're established. They're putting out hits.
You're telling me that, but at this point, wouldn't they be like Scorsese level directors? Why would they be directing like a Marvel movie?
Safdie brothers. Okay, you got the Safdie brothers.
I already don't believe it.
You got James Gunn. I'm talking about this is a huge project, biggest collaboration of directors, creative minds ever.
First movie ever with like 4 directors or something.
Safdie brothers, James Gunn, J.J. Abrams. Okay, woman director. I don't know any. Throw one in there. Mindy Kaling. No, Mindy Kaling. That's okay.
No, it's gonna be someone like Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Okay, you got those 5 creative minds, and they're like, all right, we're coming together. We got Feige's permission. We're getting the bankroll from Disney and Warner Brothers. This is the first time this has ever happened. Justice League versus Avengers, and it's like a 50-person cast. What do you think?
What do you say?
You got. What's is this potential? Is this potential for greatness in cinema?
We already have been.
Listen, Scorsese's dead at this point. There's no one to come out and say this is roller coaster. No, this isn't roller coaster.
No one would come out.
No one's gonna come out.
Listen, Endgame tested the audience's patiences with this multi-character shit. Okay, Spider-Man 3 is gonna test it with the multiverse shit.
And then this one's gonna
ask me again after Spider-Man 3. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Because I think that one Flashpoint, those will be the real test of the audience. Because in the end, they're gonna base it on the audience. They know that. Why do you think they haven't done that shit yet? It's because they know no one's gonna buy it.
Okay, let me change it up. Let's scrap those directors. All right, 4 directors come out and they say we're gonna put. Okay, forget Justice League versus Avengers.
Right.
3 directors come out and they say they're gonna do kind of like the Batman, their own one shot film.
Okay. 3 of them together?
3 of them, no, separate. Their own
separate. 3 one shots.
Tarantino. Okay,
what's he doing?
He's doing the new Martian Manhunter.
You know what? Honestly, that's not too unbelievable because he was gonna do Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know what I mean? He's the kind of weirdo who would do some shit like that. He would do Spawn or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
All right, I believe that one.
Tarantino. I can't. I was about to say Christopher Nolan, but
I would never do that.
Alfred Hitchcock. Why is he on this list? Everyone else is alive, and he's okay. Come on. Okay, Safdie brothers say they're gonna do. They're teaming up with Marvel, and they're doing a.
I feel like Safdie brothers would do a good Moon Knight.
I was about to say that. I was not Daredevil, but something on that street level,
Too bad Moon Knight's being used in a Disney Plus series.
Yeah, and then the third director is.
I don't even know what you're saying.
I'm just saying hypothetical,
right.
The grittiest Marvel movies you've ever seen. DC, grittiest, nonstop violence, cursing, drugs.
Coen Brothers.
Coen Brothers do a.
They're gonna do.
Howard the Duck.
Honestly, the Tarantino one sounds real. If someone said, yeah.
He's just probably written scripts for bullshit, all kind of BS crap.
And it seems like if he was open to do Star Trek, he's not too far away from Spawn or some one-off character. Not MCU.
Honestly, seeing I'm trying to think of a movie, but TV show wise, The Boys blew up, Preachers, all these shows, but from comic books that aren't DC or Marvel, that are third party
Archie
characters. Yeah, even freaking Archie,
They made Riverdale, you know.
Riverdale. I said Preacher. Like even Walking Dead was a comic book. So
Yeah.
what about a movie? I think the last one that came out was probably like Judge was just called Dredd, but the Judge Dredd
Carl
one
Urban.
with Carl. It's actually kind of funny. I mean, it was cool.
Yeah.
But what about like like I feel like a Tarantino, one of them.
Tarantino could do Hellboy.
Exactly. I forgot that one came out, the new one. But like something like that,
Yeah.
Something like a not as popular franchise could blow up like that.
How do you feel about this Spider-Man 3 nonsense? Do we have confirmed Alfred Molina, confirmed Jamie Foxx Electro, rumored I'm gonna say reported, meaning like it's likely based on the reporting. Reported Willem Dafoe, reported Tobey Maguire, reported Andrew Garfield, reported Kirsten Dunst, reported Dane DeHaan.
Okay, well, I wouldn't mind if a majority of those were like cameos or like one-off like little moments, maybe.
Do you think that's what it'll be?
I don't even know how else they would fit everyone else into,
Well, here's my prediction, right? It's the beginning of the movie. Oh no, my secret identity is out. Mm-hmm. Doctor Strange, I need your help. Right?
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, because they made the point of saying, like, from what I've seen, like, Kevin Feige's like, Multiverse of Madness and WandaVision and Spider-Man 3 are going to be tied together, So I think that they'll be like in the middle of some shit, or Doctor Strange will cast some spell or some shit in one of those movies that affects that movie, right? Okay, anyway, blah, blah, blah. Identity problem is solved in the first act of the movie, okay? But then, bim, bam, boom, portals start opening up, and Spider-Man, Tom Holland, starts going through different shits, right? And either his reality changes, or he goes into like a different like universe or reality or whatever. And then within that, you'll have like alternate versions of Dr. Octopus and Green Goblin, and then there'll be a new big bad, whether it's like those people teamed up, and then Andrew Garfield and Tobey will show up. I don't care at this point.
Whatever.
At this point, I just want to see the Tobey scene, Like that's
yeah.
it. Like,
I just think it's I'm surprised they're really banking on the fact that they did a Spider-Verse thing already. Like, will people react?
Well, because it was received so well.
It was received so well, but like, I don't know. It almost seems like they're repeating themselves with a Spider-Verse. Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me.
My opinion, you know how we feel about this new Spider-Man movies on this podcast, right? I think they know that.
They know
to an extent. They know to an extent. In my opinion, at least, that what plays a role in it is that Tom Holland's Spider-Man always needs another character to lean on. He had Iron Man before for 2 movies. Iron Man's gone for sure now. He was barely hanging on in the far and now they're saying that Doctor Strange is going to be his mentor. They literally said that in the new movie. Plus, not only are they banking on that to make money, right? Because listen, why did Far From Home make so much money? A, because of Endgame just happened, and B, as part of that, Tony Stark influence or whatever, right? And that's the reason that Homecoming also made a lot of money, was Tony Stark was in it. So they're like, how are we going to make money now? Okay, this kind of level of money, right? You bring in Doctor Strange, there's your Avengers tie-in, and you bring in Tobey and Andrew to get the people who don't like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. I think that this is going to make a lot of money.
I agree.
That's my take on it, or my view on it, what it seems like is happening. You have all these people, you have people who like Tom Holland who are going to see it because of Tom Holland and the Avengers tie-in. You have people who are meh about it but are very loving of the Raimi movies who will see it because Tobey's in it.
And then there's the one guy
you have the 2 guys who like Amazing Spider-Man. They're going to come see the movie too, Also, Emma Stone is reported to be in it, so there you go. Also, yeah, go ahead.
Like someone's like these last 2 Spider-Man movies don't really have their own identity as Spider-Man. Yeah. It's always got to be something else.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, we know how we feel. I can't believe. Yeah, but what was I saying? I also saw something. What did I see? Oh, I saw like multiple things on Twitter, like real things of like Sony Latin America and Paramount Espanol like verified the Twitter accounts. Like they have tweeted about like Tobey and Andrew being in the movie. And it's just like real like verified accounts. So it's like it's pretty much confirmed at this point. It's just a question of when they're gonna drop because that like Tobey and Andrew will only be in it for 20 minutes and they're just gonna use all that material in the trailers. But
I know. I mean, I know Tom is a busy guy right now, but has he started filming for that?
No, they started filming in November.
Oh shit!
I remember because he posted there was a video that was like trending where he's like, "I just landed in Georgia, in Spider-Man 3." But I don't know. What do you think? You think that's gonna turn out good?
I can't answer these. I don't know. Like any of these movies gonna turn out good. Sometimes they knock it out of the park.
Can you agree
Surprise everyone
that you're
but-
at least it's gonna get your butt in the seat to see Toby again?
But
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
clearly, even if like even if they do a bad job putting him in the and Andrew back in, it's still kind of you kind of just want to see his face. You know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. No.
Either.
I'm just gonna look up movie news.
Tom Holland confirms first Cherry trailer arrives tomorrow. So that's what he was talking about.
Oh, Cherry. Ugh. Bruce Willis responds to "Don't Care." Ray Fisher. Oh, you're looking at Screen Rant, right? Or maybe.
Yeah. I pretty much gone through Screen Rant. I might switch.
Anthony Mackie shares no. Martian Manhunter actor.
Nope.
I don't even know who's gonna be in this.
He's the general. That's the twist. Is that he's been the general the whole time. What? You know that guy? He's been in Man of Steel. He's been in Batman v Superman.
The black guy?
Yeah.
He's Martian Man.
Apparently, he was Martian Manhunter this whole time.
They don't know what they're doing.
Well, no, that's fully Zack Snyder.
Cool. Thanks, Zach. Thanks for putting my favorite Justice League member.
Okay, here's something. I saw something that reminded me of this. You know how Michael Keaton's coming back for Flashpoint, right? For Batman.
He's coming back.
Do you think would you watch, or do you think it would be good if they did a Batman Beyond movie with him as old Batman?
Who would be young Batman?
I don't know, anybody. John David Washington.
You're cool. You're quick with that. I don't know. It seems like you.
I honestly don't know why. Why those? I was just like young African Americans. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z? No, Jay-Z's too.
I feel like they would do a rapper or something.
Maybe like.
You know what I mean? I can see it in the news. Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do a little
like fan
casting. We got Michael Keaton and then a young black. Okay, it doesn't have to be black, but a young rapper in the role.
Well, no, it's Batman Beyond, so he does, right?
I don't know. I don't remember the guy being black.
Pretty sure he's black. That's why I said John David Washington. Anyway, let's do something else. Let's do all right. They reboot.
Wrong, but
yeah, go ahead.
He looks like he's Caucasian.
I'm just misremembering.
But
too much Miles Morales on the brain, you know.
I'm down for Black Batman. Yeah, let's get it.
Who would be a good not Terry McGinnis Black Bruce Wayne if they recasted him?
Denzel? I don't know. I feel like that's anyone could say that. Idris Elba as Black Batman.
I think Denzel's too old at this point.
I'm saying for a middle age. I mean, a normal age Batman.
Normal. Idris Elba.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, there's always those pictures of him as Green Lantern, though. You know,
that's true. That's so basic. They've been doing this since 2015.
What happened to the Rock's movie? What was it? Black.
Oh, Black Adam. They're doing that one.
They got their hands full of so many.
They've been talking about the Rock one for a long time too. Remember?
I feel like I've seen so much fan art that at this point it's just real to me. You know?
Yeah. I just remember that there would always be posts on Instagram in middle school where he's like, I visited DC Films today headquarters and we had a great conversation about the direction we want to take Black Adam. Yep, there you go. That's official.
Black Adam.
All right, let's say they recast Superman. Who would be a good Superman? Black or white?
What about brown?
Okay, yeah, let's do brown Superman. Only have so many choices here. I guess they would have to be Kumail Nanjiani, right? He's ripped out.
It has to be someone who's in shape. Shit.
Well, I mean, if Kumail could do it, I think most of these guys could do it.
Yeah, they can dedicate.
Cal Penn.
It just takes Cal Penn.
Cal Penn would be so funny. Superman. Aziz Ansari.
Too short.
What the hell is up with Superman? Okay, let's fan cast our Justice League.
Oh, okay. All right. We should do a Google Doc. Let's do a Google Doc. I'll make it.
What's the benefit of using Google Doc?
Because we can put pictures and make cool graphics. Watch this.
And then post it on Filmatic podcast on Instagram.
JL Fancast. Share that. So we got Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern,
Flash, Aquaman,
Hawkgirl,
Martian Manhunter,
Green Arrow,
So what should be the twist? Like, does each one have to be a different ethnicity than they already are, or like, what's the
we
twist?
can do.
Or does there have to be a twist? What if we just?
We can do one. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We can do one like one ethnic character, and one what would be another good one? A twist.
Good twist. Okay, so one ethnic
character. What's up, guys?
Whoa,
guys!
guys.
You just beamed in from the intergalactic interwebs.
Send your
Casey,
email. Send your
Bro, am
email.
I on Filmatic right now?
Yeah, you're
yes,
on the,
you are. Casey,
I'm on
welcome.
the Filmatic podcast right now?
bro.
Yes,
put your
you are.
email in chat. You're joining this.
Well, I'm honored to be here. I just, I want to take some credit.
I think this is the place, Chief.
No, I'm just fucking with you. But, you know, I miss y'all. I miss the Filmatic podcast. I hope that's coming back soon. I've been watching a fuck ton of movies lately. I've been wanting to talk about it, so anytime you want to do a Scorsese
Right now.
podcast.
Go. Start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Manny, you can start formatting this fan cast thing, and then we can let him talk about. We can talk about Scorsese for a little bit. All right, go ahead.
I can't say for long, but I'm
Give me what you got.
Yeah, so
You know.
I recently I had seen some Scorsese films, but I decided that I wanted to watch all of his. And I was trying to watch one every day. I've been somewhat successful in that. I've watched about 16 of like 22 at this point.
Dang.
And I think he's just my favorite filmmaker, for sure. Recently rewatched The Departed, Wolf of Wall Street, incredible films that, they get praised, but I don't necessarily think always to the degree that they even deserve. Especially Scorsese's underrated films, like A King of Comedy. Probably my favorite Robert De Niro performance ever.
I have some questions.
Yeah,
Have you seen Raging Bull?
I have seen Raging Bull. I love that.
That's my personal favorite. I was wondering what you thought about it.
It's my number 3. I'll give you my top 3 right now. They're all Scorsese De Niro films. King of Comedy number 1, Taxi Driver number 2, Raging Bull number 3, and I'll give you my 4 and 5. Wolf of Wall Street 4, The Departed 5.
Departed is one of my favorite movies of all time for sure.
It's incredible. Like the storytelling in it, I think that it's truly like to show everything that happens in it is so unexpected, and like the theatricality of it, of like playing like with dramatic irony, it feels like so fucking like Shakespearean. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah. I think that Raging Bull, especially with like, I think he just has such an interesting career too, between like De Niro and Scorsese, like when they were making films in the 70s and 80s, and something like Raging Bull, where Scorsese almost quit making films, but he used like boxing as an allegory for like his own struggles in life. It's really cool. And kind of going out on a limb with King of Comedy and everybody fucking hating it, and then just like bouncing back in a and now he's like one of the greats. I mean, I just think it's some of the best art I've consumed recently, and really happy about it. Yeah,
Scorsese is one of the greatest. Have you seen Irishman?
I have. I need to rewatch it for my little list I'm doing here. Still, it's a long one, but I think it makes great use of all of those minutes, and I think that's probably will be in my top 10. He has so many like just little ones that I like hadn't heard of that are just really interesting. Like Bringing Out the Dead with Nick Cage is like about like a paramedic in New
I
York
haven't seen
City.
Silence. Silence is another one that
I really want to watch that one too. I've heard it looks like beautiful.
What's
And
the
I
one?
love Adam Driver,
Yeah,
Liam Neeson, Andrew Garfield playing Jesuit priests and fucking feudal Japan.
sounds insane.
Would you say his films are roller coasters?
Roller coaster.
Tintin.
Because he's very he was in some water with some Marvel fans, I think last year, when he called them the roller coasters of film.
That's funny. I didn't hear that quote. I heard him talking about like how he didn't think it was actual cinema, which I think is funny. But
It's okay. You can get back at him. Just watch Irishman on your phone.
yeah, that too is so. Looking, I always saw this this picture on Twitter that was like watching Tenet, and it's someone put it on like a fucking iPad Nano from like 2007.
It's good.
All right, I do think I gotta go. I'm having withdrawals, and I really need to take some credit. So,
Should we bleep that out? Or?
bleep that. I'm having
withdrawals.
I'm having bleep. I really need some bleep.
yeah. And
It's cool. It's a nice little intermission.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry if I interrupted whatever. I'm looking forward to listening, though. And
That was scary because it was like a third voice. I was like,
I thought I was hearing things because it was like,
me.
yeah, no.
All right, I will see y'all. Good
See ya.
night.
All right.
Good night.
See ya.
I love my fans. I'll be back on the podcast soon. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That was fun. Well, that was nice.
fantastic.
All right. Back to the Fancastic.
Fancasting.
Fan.
Dum. All right. I'm done. I put some,
Okay.
smaller members, but I think that'll be fun. Okay.
All right. Yeah, we'll narrate these and also probably post them. So
So we can
maybe-
both just post in the same bubble. I'll let you.
Okay.
You-
Well, we should talk about
Top
it too.
image. I'll be the yeah. So I'm gonna pull up my picture from my ethnic Superman.
Okay. And narrate this while you're doing it.
So actually, what I'll do is I'll describe them first, and then I'll put the picture in. You know what I mean? I'll be like, so I think this actor would be good for this reason. That actor, and then let me think. What do I want for Superman?
And does this have to be like? Can we agree or like? I don't know, because like it depends how serious we're being. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
not being serious at all.
okay. All right. Good.
I am
good.
being serious. Like I'm gonna stick within those guidelines of ethnic and gender
Well,
change.
I think
like-
the listeners will be able to tell which are serious and which aren't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Can I go ahead with mine? Is that okay?
Sure. Let's
So
do it.
for my Superman, this is an actor who's taken on superhero genre before. In fact, he's going to be taking it on again with a twist. However, I do think I would love to see him interpret Superman, because he could put a comedic take on it, but also a dramatic one, as we've seen so many of his performances. Ladies and gentlemen, don't blame it on the alcohol, because Jamie Foxx is Superman. Jamie Foxx is Superman. Let's see it. Thank you.
Oh wow,
Can you top that?
you got that in the wrong box.
Oh.
I like that. Jamie Foxx. That's an interesting choice. He's definitely
You know what I mean? He would bring like, hey, what's up? I'm Superman. But like also, you've seen him do those dramatic ones too.
That's
so it's
true.
like
Exactly.
he's the perfect mix. I feel like to bring a funny but also nuanced take to Superman.
Hey, guys, I'm looking for mine.
So that's my ethnic change for Superman. We are
I am-
ethnically cleansing the justice. Don't quote me on that.
So I just want to let you know, like I'm trying to think of the physicality of the character as well, as long as what you chose with the the drama and also just a new twist. So oh my goodness. So I noticed he's definitely beefed up in the last couple of years, and I think this guy has he hasn't acted at all, but he's got the charm, definitely got the ladies, and he's definitely got the girls. I present you Aubrey Graham as Superman.
Wow, Drake is Superman.
What do you think about that?
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Because honestly, he gives me like Superman vibes. Like it's very
He
much.
does, like, girl,
He
I'm
acts-
here for you.
Yeah.
You know,
He
I need a one kryptonite. You know, like there's so many.
He definitely.
And dude, think about the soundtrack. They would profit so much.
So.
You know, Drake's newest album is going to be called Certified Lover Boy.
Mm-hmm.
They can change it to Certified Superboy.
Superboy. The last son of Krypton. I
There
don't
you
need
go.
a one. So that's fine.
Turn the S upside down. All right. Symbol of
Batman.
hope. Okay, Batman. This is a big one. All right. Wait, no. Should we? Okay, we're doing all the ethnic ones first.
I think we should.
Okay. Okay.
Batman.
Batman. I might just stick with Idris Elba if I was being serious, but I don't know. What do you think?
It's up to you. I'm trying to have some fun with this.
All right, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Are we talking about current? Like, if they were to be cast like tomorrow?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
See, that eliminates a few. This guy has been making a comeback. Okay, would he have done this better when he was younger and more, in his prime, as some people would say? Maybe he would have. However, with Ben Affleck, we got that nuanced, old man Batman storyline. But this guy's even old. I think that he would play a good middle-aged Batman. He would bring black culture into it as is needed. This is great. And he would also, I'm a sucker for comedy. I chose Jimmy Fox. I love comedy in all forms, and I love black entertainers, my favorites of all time.
Oh, no.
This guy would... What do you say no for? This guy...
I think I know.
No, you don't. It really isn't that, like, Eddie Murphy. Current day Eddie Murphy. What do you think I was going to say?
Will Smith. But
no, that's too obvious. That was my first thought. That was honestly my first thought.
Eddie Murphy Batman.
See, think about it. Did you see Dolomite is my name?
Yeah, that's true.
Think about like his performance in that. He still has the charm, right? Dolomite is kind of like a Bruce Wayne-esque character, kind of.
All right. I like it. Let me just do one thing here.
Will Smith would have been too obvious. I'm gonna save him.
How do I like cut? I don't want to delete these columns, but I want to move them down. How to do that? Hold on, everybody. Nope. Actually, yeah. All right, okay, guys. So you all saw Eddie Murphy as Batman, but I want you to rethink for a second because I'm still coming up with that on the spot.
So I'll just continue justifying my choice while you do. So seriously, like, okay, all jokes aside, mostly Eddie Murphy. Keep thinking of your thing. Eddie Murphy, right? Eddie Murphy is Batman. He has, again, this is where I was going with the Jimmy Fox thing a little bit. Eddie Murphy is esteemed, so he has that old Batman appeal. He's comedic, one of the greatest comedians of all time, and he can slowly get back into shape as he's becoming more presentable in Dolomite and in Coming to America 2. So he can bring all those things together to be the most possibly prolific interpretation of the character, and probably the most highest grossing too. Think about how much money you can make at the box office with the appeal of Eddie Murphy as an older Batman, maybe training a younger Batman, who knows? But I think that there's a lot of potential there, personally. I like to try to take my answers for this and mix the comedy with, like, what if there was actually cast? You know what I mean? Because I think it could still work. It would be absurd, but I think that would help, if anything, help the situation and make it more appealing.
I have one. And this one, honestly, at first I viewed him as more of a Robin type, but I feel like this man, I haven't really seen him in acting spots too much, but I feel like he is real mysterious and real creative. And he has such a vibe to him that fits the Batman mythos. And I really think that he could also provide in ways to, like, the series that we've never thought about. So, back in '89, there was the whole Prince soundtrack to the 1989 Batman film. Thinking off those lines as well, I think Pharrell Williams.
Come on.
Presents a case of a young Batman, a sleek,
hat wearing,
fashionable.
Because I'm Batman.
Yeah. Wonder Woman.
Well, I think this is obvious. If they were to say we're doing an African American Wonder Woman, right? You're talking about someone who has to be royalty. It's Beyonce.
Oh,
I think that
I like that one. That's
good.
good.
I think it's realistic. If they were to make,
you should have made Batman Jay-Z.
Oh, can I change my? Oh, can I alter?
No.
Can I request permit? No, damn it.
Sorry, your ballot has been cast.
Damn.
But you almost had it.
Can you imagine Jay-Z as a Batman?
So Beyonce, royalty. I like it. That's a good one.
I think it works. Again, I'm going at it from different angles.
Now, I want my Wonder Woman, because I feel like Wonder Woman, you're right, is always presented as loyalty and royalty and kindness and calmness and, definitely a good feminist icon. But there's another feminist icon I think that spawned last couple of years. She's been in a few films, mostly known for her TV work and comedy, but...
Stop.
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
But I think she's also got this serious bite about her that she'll fight back just like Wonder Woman. I think my Wonder Woman will be Leslie Jones from SNL.
Like I said, I feel like I'm like an SNL sketch.
So, don't hate. Cyborg. So since Cyborg is already ethnic, I think we can go with a white person. Because it has to be.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's an ethnic change.
Yeah.
So it's the opposite. Yeah.
Definitely going with a white person.
Okay, so who embodies Cyborg? That's a rough one. We going like movie?
Let's just,
Well, let's interpret it how we want. Okay,
Yeah.
So for me, I'm gonna think who could fill Cyborg's shoes in Justice League. As little those shoes were. Okay, I think I'm having an idea.
I have mine. So my Cyborg, the way I see Cyborg is that he's a man stuck out of his time. He's in this cyborg body. He feels sort of like an outcast, but he's also very resourceful and smart. And whether he's part of the Teen Titans or Justice League, he's just about supporting the team and being creative because he's such a big brain mind. And physique might not be on par, but I'm sure this actor who's known for his also resourcefulness and wittiness can catch up. My pick for Cyborg is Nathan Fielder.
Whoa. That's such a good one. So, I'm thinking Cyborg, he's a determined guy. However, in many forms of media, he also has some levity. You know what I mean? He jokes with the Flash.
Yes.
He's got booyah, He also sometimes struggles with addiction, being part of the mother box or whatever. I'm gonna say John Mulaney.
No way, dude. Honestly, like, not saying they're similar, but they give the same energy.
You could see it.
Definitely.
See it. He's like, I'm Cyborg, and I am. Yeah.
All right, Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
Oof.
I have mine.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, Green Arrow. Manny, when I say Green Arrow, what are some things you think of? What are some qualities you think of?
Oh, vengeance.
Rich, right?
Rich, his city, everything about his city.
It's like kind of like Batman, but he has more of an air about him. You know what I'm saying? He has a sort of different compass than Batman, whether it be to use his obsession with his city in tandem with his wealth. He's just a very resourceful guy, True. I haven't seen much of Green Arrow, but I think resourceful from what I know. Okay? That's why, for my nomination of Green Arrow, ethnically changed, I'm choosing Rick Ross.
What the fuck? Okay.
Can you imagine him
God.
in the Green Arrow skin-tight outfit?
All right, well, now I gotta think of one. Green Arrow. Similar idea here. To be honest, the only thing I know about him is he has a show, and he came to our school once, and he seems like he's funny, but he also has facial hair, and he seems like the Green Arrow from the books. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be more witty and kind of funny, so I'm going with. I'm done. I quit.
Oh my god, Hassan Minaj. Wow.
All right, Hot Girl.
Okay, Hot Girl. I'm gonna go. Okay.
Easy.
When I think Hot Girl, I think someone who's trapped through time, right? She's in many iterations. She's trapped through time. She has to be on her feet. She's also witty, and she is just an all-around wacky person. However, still has an air of royalty. That's why I chose Nora from Queens herself, Awkwafina.
Okay, well, I was going in a bit of a different direction. I'm sorry describing this person. I mean, actually, no, I would describe
them it's okay, dude. It's all
I would
good.
describe them in the same way. Witty, on their feet. And also, I think this casting, like, I thought about casting-wise, like, I want these actors to get along, in their roles. I know she did some animated film voice roles, but I'm sure she could translate really well to the screen in live action. I don't know if you can see Nicki Minaj. It's my choice. She was in, I think she was in Ice Age or something like that. So, but also I think her and Drake could.
Yeah, that you're right. He could be a good Hawkman with her.
Okay, Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter. Okay,
So,
hold on, I got this.
He's already black, right? Like his human form.
Green, bro.
Talk about his human form.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
His human form is black, so I'm gonna go with a white man. Or okay, another Asian. I mean, whatever. He's green. Whatever. I don't care. Okay. Okay. I have
Yeah.
I have one.
I have mine too.
You can go.
Okay, so Martian Manhunter. Okay, he's cold, calculating. He will do anything to adapt to human life to fit in with us. Am I right? He will adapt to his prey or to whoever he's observing or however you want to put it, and do what he has to do. This is important. Has to do to fit in. Okay. Now, would you agree that sometimes to fit in, you have to go against the grain? Sometimes you have to be really obvious so as to not be suspicious. Correct.
Okay.
That's why my Martian Manhunter is Jack Black. That went in the wrong place. Jack Black.
Okay.
Think about it. All the times that Jack Black's going crazy on TikTok and just going like that's just Martian Manhunter, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about how Martian Manhunter is, he's a manhunter, right? He's an alien. He's a foreign, and I think the most striking thing about him is his face and those eyes, very darty red. I want an actor who can express in their face only. I was thinking about a film I saw recently where, watching him in the background when he's not a main character, but just his facial expressions show everything about you need to know about the character. And there are moments in this film where he is at the forefront and you can feel the energy and the way he breaks. So I chose the guy who plays, I chose this guy. No. That's not my picture. No, I accidentally put the Nicki Minaj picture again. Hold on. Hold on. I think I see something in his eyes, and I think he would do really well. So I'm going with Steve Zahn. Otherwise, oh my God, what the?
Good, I like that. Steve Zahn, the famous actor who played Frank Heffley. Great. All right, Aquaman. Aquaman. Okay. Okay. When I think of Aquaman, who do we think of? We think of a very large, strong man. Am I right? However, I'm not saying we should change that. Why should we change that? That's who he is. However, what we need to do in film is showcase a more nuanced and subtle approach to who becomes Aquaman. No, I'm not saying we do a kid Aquaman. No, I'm saying maybe adolescent, young adult Aquaman, okay? Now, in order to see Aquaman grow into the character we all know and love, we need to start with someone who maybe doesn't fit in quite so well, who maybe gets bullied a little bit, even as a young adult. I'll spare you the rest of that. I think you get where I'm going for. That's why my fan cast for Aquaman is Karan Brar. Most well known for playing Chirag Gupta in Diary of a Kid. That kid in Jesse.
I also wanted a young person, and it's the same idea. Like we don't need we need something different with Aquaman.
Right.
It's
We've seen Jason
muscular.
Momoa. We've seen him. Yeah.
We got that idea. I wanted a kid. Okay, not a kid, but I wanted a young adult. Someone who could show you that the king of the sea does not have to be a big, strong man, but he still has that I don't even know his real name, but I choose this guy. Okay.
I don't see anything. Okay.
I choose Sway Lee. I think Sway Lee encapsulates everything we need to know about. Is he the one who accidentally posted a picture?
Yes.
So okay. Oh, I already got my flash. Can I do that one real quick?
Your flash?
Yeah. If you scroll,
okay. There's another one. Okay, yeah. You have your flash. Let's hear your flash.
I know he's had some lines about I don't know if he's a fan, but he's had lines about other DC characters. I think he's more likely to punch you real fast.
The baby is your choice for flash. That's what made you, just because he's a fast fighter? Is that what made you he's quick to pick a fight?
I can see him wearing that costume and just have that big old smile on his face. I could see him sitting at their I don't know the name. Do they have a name for their base? Whatever Justice League base is. I could see him sitting.
Yeah, they do. I think Hall of Justice.
The Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
So.
It's funny you chose Baby because I also was thinking of another rapper. However, similar in that this rapper is also quirky and funny, and would fit that Flash vibe that I feel like everyone's going for, right? But this guy, he's a lot more innocent. He has so much to learn, you know? He has so much to learn, and he has to deal with his failures, and that's something that Barry Allen always has a problem with. And, you know, Barry, for many of us, TV show, comic, whatever, sometimes he can be a little bitch, you know what I mean? So, with that in mind, Chance the Rapper.
Okay. I like that.
It's the Flash.
Definitely a vibe.
Right? You could see that happening in real life.
Like, I can see a lot of people liking. I mean, I don't hate Chance the Rapper, but like a lot of people really like him because he's like all inspirational, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
Angels doing front flips. Yeah.
Okay. So, Green Lantern. Are we doing Green Lantern? Which one? Like which? Are we going to white?
You can choose. You can choose.
Nice.
So basically, you have free range.
Green Lantern.
I will say you're not allowed to do Idris Elba or Denzel because those are the two most popular fan casted.
Damn.
You know, everyone loves to do, Jon Stewart fan cast. Okay, my choice is one that could be, he could play Hal Jordan or Jon Stewart, really, because he fits he's an ethnic change for both, because he's not white or black, but he also fits the Green Lantern mantra so well.
Mm-hmm.
And he's funny, he's unconventional, he gives you hope. That's his goal in his work. He wants to give you hope. So, you know, the Green Lantern ring, hopefully, does the Green Lantern ring, like, also make you, like, physically, like, apt and stuff? I think it does. Like, it gets you, like, yeah. So that would help.
Okay.
Not, like, in a bad way, but, you know, my choice for Green Lantern fan cast, Gabriel Iglesias.
Okay. I see. We don't have any other Hispanics in here, so okay. That's making me.
I want it to be different. You know?
That's true. Usually different interpretation.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
In fact, I'm going old. I'm going old man Green Lantern with this one, and I want someone who is wise and powerful. Honestly, I never met him, but I heard about his concerts. I think you've probably heard about him too. I go there.
Who?
Eric Vincent.
Eric Vincent. Dude, that is a deep cut. Oh my god. Any French listeners out there? Oh, dude, I'm honored. I'm so happy you chose that.
I don't know anything else about him except that he would sign everything. So
I could totally see him as like an older mentor. Oh my god, that's so good.
All right, Shazam.
Shazam. All right, this is gonna be the older man that he turns into, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is like zero to hero, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who he turns into has to be a hero. That's why I gotta find a good image here. It has to be recent, right? This has to be how he would show up to rehearsals, because he doesn't look totally the same anymore. My choice for Shazam, which would really just fit into a movie. I could totally see them do this as like a comedic twist.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin James.
Okay. I like that you use a YouTube thumbnail.
Yeah, that's what I said, dude. It has to be a recent picture, how he would show up to the rehearsals tomorrow, you know?
Okay. So I think Shazam is a lot of fun, you know?
Yeah.
And I think also Shazam wants to be hit with the kids.
Right? I also paused. I didn't realize that Kevin James is. He's just white. He's just white.
I wasn't gonna say anything. He's not gonna say it.
I think we should leave that. It's symbolic.
Yeah, let's leave that. Just leave that.
Sorry.
Anyways, he's a hit with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lot of fun, and I think he embodies that man.
I know where this is going.
I was like, what? I don't know. I put Markiplier.
Oh, I thought you were going to do Jake Paul.
Oh, he's not white.
Yeah. Wait, so you also did a white guy?
I think he's technically like half Asian. So.
All right. Well, I already have my Plastic Man ready. If I may. Okay. I thought of this a few rounds back because this non-white actor, embodies the Plastic Man persona. Right? Funny, witty, but able to hero up and be dramatic when he needs to, but not the Flash. Still a different person. Plastic Man. Yeah. Here he is, none other, Keegan Mike Key.
Oh my god, that's a perfect one. That's actually really good. I don't know what to.
You gotta hire me in Hollywood, bro.
That's a good cast. Because he definitely would be funny,
Right.
He's very expressive.
You could see him doing the stretchy like CGI.
So I'm honestly gonna break the mold here because I want to see him in something. I want to see him in something, and I feel like he hasn't been in anything, but I feel like he's so funny and he's probably like tall. So I'm going with Jerry. Oh no, that was not it. Hold on. I'm going with. I'm sorry, guys. I can't think of any ethnic people. I'll go with Jerry. I'm sure he's got like something. He's got. Something.
There's no twist anymore. You're just fan casting now.
Okay, Black Canary.
Okay.
Here's your Black Canary.
Mindy Kaling. Wow. Astute. I'm just gonna. How can I top that?
I was thinking second, like oh my god, I don't know what I was thinking about. What was I thinking about?
This is a tough one.
What does Black Canary do? She just yells, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know. This is a deep cut. Anyone here seen Marvel's Daredevil or Marvel's Defenders?
Yeah.
Say hello to an older take on Black Canary, kind of like Logan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Adam Gal. Anyone know Adam Gal? I think no one knows who Adam Gal.
Oh, we got done with the.
This is a solid cast list.
Let's go over it real quick. We got.
Okay. Well, let's do team 1 and team 2. So team 1 will be
team 1
my choices, and team 2 will be your choices. So I'll announce mine. Okay. Coming to you in a theater in 2036. Directed by Nabil Sharif. Executive produced by Manny Rea. Get ready for the Justice League as you've never seen them before. I guess this is not to be new, right? Okay. Coming to you in 2023. Get ready for the Justice League. Starring Jamie Foxx as Superman.
Yeah, boy.
Eddie Murphy as Batman. Coming in as Wonder Woman, Beyonce. John Mulaney as Cyborg.
Ooh.
Rick Ross as Green Arrow. Aquafina as Hawkgirl. Jack Black as Martian Manhunter. Karan Brar as Aquaman. Chance the Rapper featuring as The Flash. Gabriel Iglesias as Green Lantern. Kevin James as Shazam. Keegan-Michael Key as Plastic Man. And Madame Gal, because I don't know the actress's name, as Black Canary.
In an alternate universe where I directed this movie, I made sure to cast the best this country offers. I think they're all American. Yes, they're all Americans. I offer you Aubrey Graham as Superman, Pharrell Williams as Batman, Leslie Jones, Wonder Woman, Nathan Fielder as your Cyborg, Hassan Minhaj as Green Arrow, Nicki Minaj as Hawkgirl, Steve Zahn as Martian Manhunter, Sway Lee as Aquaman. Flash is the baby. The baby is what's his name? Steven?
Eric Vincent.
Eric Vincent. Markiplier as Shazam. And Mindy Kaling as Black Canary. Okay, I want one more casting though. Jerry Seinfeld is. We made up a role for Jerry in this movie. I don't know what he would be.
He would be Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon as Jerry. You want to go to Metropolis?
What the hell? Want to go to Metropolis? What? There's nothing there. Krypton. Kramer, are you crazy? All right. Next time we will do a gender change for this cast, and we'll do a Marvel version. How about that?
Okay.
Next time on the podcast. How do you feel about this? I think this is gonna be a fun.
I had fun.
Switch up. I had fun.
I mean, I hope people listening are
having fun.
Yeah.
We could do like an actual video centered version next time. I think the visuals would help a lot.
Mm-hmm. I think people will really look forward to. I don't know anymore. Eric. I'm gonna look him up. I don't know anything about him. I feel like it was disrespectful.
Sweet old man.
Did he pass away?
No. No.
Eric Vincent. Oh no, that's Eric Vincent Scott Sr. Sorry.
So here's the thing. He doesn't have any social media. So it's like.
Yeah, he doesn't have any Is his music?
75 years old.
He only has his website, I think, and it looks like this last revised on 2019. CDs. Ooh, how much, boy?
like chill music, dude.
Who, like, what was his connection to Pine View? Like, did he know
Madame
someone?
Carr, like, somehow, like, was able to, like, you know, have him as a contact, and she would always, like, ask him to come. Obviously, they would pay him, but, you know, she would get him to come. Because after Madame Carr left, he didn't come, so it's messed up, dude.
He has... cool. He's got 50 monthly listeners on Spotify.
Jeez.
Should I drop him a follow? I don't know.
Dude, you should actually listen to some of his music. It's really nice.
Je suis fatigué.
Je suis fatigué.
Il n'est
Je suis
plus de
fatigué.
crocodile. Elkis.
He does this
Madame.
sweet, like, good bass line with that one. It's like... He
He has one called Lula. Don't know if that's good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Lula. Lula. I still remember them. I don't even, like, listen to him, like, actively. Like,
Kind of just want to buy a CD just to support him.
he's probably, like, quarantined somewhere in France.
Making wine or something. Cool. Yeah.
He also had this song about Haiti. It was kind of like, you know, like We Are the World,
Mhm.
where it's like for Africa. It's kind of like his own song he made about like kids in Haiti. It's like a slow song. It's like Haiti, and like everyone would like wave their hands and stuff. Kind of like felt like the end of a movie, you know.
Just looking at his list.
Dude, Seance is streaming right now, guys. Go check out Seance. Twitch.tv/Seance.
I might just hop on Seance for 5
It might be time to hop on Seance after
Just
this.
for a little bit. Actually, let's just go now.
Wait, alright, yeah, so let's wrap up. It's like we're forgetting that there's a podcast. Literally, this is like some shit we would just do on our own.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hope you guys liked that fan cast. If you like that, we'll be
Is it
happy.
even listenable? Is this listenable content? Like, for like the last hour? Because, like, we kind of just...
I mean, I tried my best to narrate it. I think it's... I think that it's not, like, as good as if you could see it, but I don't think it's unlistenable.
Yeah.
Or, okay, it's as listenable as this podcast. So, I hope you somehow enjoyed this podcast, whether you're listening to it in a separate episode or connected to the animated one. You know, I think it's cool to listen to people just having fun and chilling. So yeah, new ones are coming out soon. We'll get back on track. Thank you for listening. Any last words, Manny?
Sleep tight, you know, get them rest.
Dream
about
Eddie Murphy Batman, Nathan Fielder Cyborg, you know.
Fielder Cyborg, Kevin James as
Shazam. Rick Ross. Green Arrow.
Yep.
Purple Arrow. Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys. Peace out.
See you on the seance.